Yeah, so a lot of our club events use 100 FPS, which means 100 feet per second. A lot of the rival stuff you see here, like mine and like yours, have these shoot the balls. So these usually shoot at around 90 to 95 FPS. That one takes full darts, and this little guy here takes full end half, which is modified. It is modified to take full end half. That one is as well, actually.
Oh, really?
I personally did that one. I
nice.
cut some stuff out, added a bigger spring, made it a bit harder to prime, but shoots great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess let's hit some bottle.
Let's see if you can.
So I guess I just shoot the bottle?
Yeah. Take your target practice.
All right. Are you ready for this? Little low, little low. All right. Little to the right, little to the right. All right. This one's the one. Give it the lucky tap. All right. It was not the lucky one. It was not the lucky one.
Hold on. Load it back up.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's kind of close. I count that. It was basically the bottle.
Yeah. I saw that hit it.
All right, your turn.
Okay.
Sure. We'll let it rock for now.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Smack it. Nah, there's a dart in there. There's a dart. Open that little side door.
You broke the gun?
Hold up.
This is that motor. It's a loud motor.
I swear I just hit that.
I wasn't watching.
Yeah!
I might hit it. I might not.
You went everything in his general direction.
Come on, you look like a stormtrooper out there.
He is a trooper. Come on, man. You're making us look bad.
I think I got it faster than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the amateur now?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see. Just wait till later.
You're scaring me. But
What?
okay, that
What?
silenced us fast.
I'm getting a little scared. What do we do?
Okay, I was getting nervous, but now I'm back to I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. Uh-oh.
All right, I think we could beat you guys.
Oh, yeah?
What do
Yeah.
you say we have a little shootout?
You're on.
You're on.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. How does a battle usually work?
How do we do this?
Okay, so usually it depends on the battle that you're having. But if you wanted to do like a team deathmatch or something, then you just have two teams, and it's one tag, and that's you're out.
All right.
But each team can have like 3 lives, so you can get tagged once, go back, respawn, come back in, and got 2 more lives.
We'll do that one.
Yeah,
All right.
let's do that.
So you guys think you can beat us?
You guys think you can take
You're gonna
us
take
on?
down the amateurs?
Yes.
This is gonna be easy.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
All right, wait. I died 3 times. I think we won that one, guys. They're not very good.
6 hits to none?
Yeah, I say that's a good win.
Yeah, that's a pretty good ratio.
Well, close enough.
6 over 0 is still like what, 6, right?
Yeah.
Dividing by 0, yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the Oswego Blasters for letting us out
Yeah.
here today. Do you have anything to say? I don't know.
Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to the Oswego Blasters for filming with us today.
Exactly what I said. Thank you.
Thank you.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Broadcast
Look
news.
at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Jill
Should
told
we
me it
tell
was
him?
Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We scored?
Yeah, we scored going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin,
I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
La 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 la.
Free.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas.
We begin with breaking news out of Saratoga County tonight. After nearly 3 days of searching around the clock, 9-year-old Charlotte Cena has been found safe.
According to New York State, police Cena is in good health, and a suspect is in custody. The search for Charlotte Cena began on Saturday night after she went missing while camping at the Morrow Lake State Park. Charlotte was biking with her friends around an area called Loop A at the park when she asked to bike around the loop one more time by herself. This happened around 6:30 p.m. When Charlotte didn't return 15 minutes later, her parents called the police.
In that alert, police said Charlotte was likely abducted and in serious danger. Nearly 400 search and rescue personnel were working to look for Charlotte today, including FBI. Still, police say this is an active investigation. According to police, more details will be released as they become available, and we will bring you updates as we get them. Coming up tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, Governor Kathy Hochul announces major opportunities for asylum seekers.
And come celebrate the thrills and horrors of Halloween at our local cemetery.
Plus, Oswego City Police Department are trying to raise awareness for a special cause.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gabrielle Legatella.
And I'm Casey DeSalle.
Today marked the start of Voter Education Week. It's meant to help educate voters so they can overcome any barriers to voting. That includes learning about voter registration and making a plan to vote, either in person or remotely.
And to help educate voters at SUNY Oswego, several on-campus events are planned for the week. The first event is called Read Banned Books. It's happening tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Penfield Library. Also happening tomorrow, a Gary Mandarin game night with the Storytellers Guild. That's from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Moreno Campus Center Food Court.
Friends and Family Weekend is just around the corner, and Oswego has some fun events planned. Friends and Family Weekend is being held from Friday, October 20th to Sunday, October 22nd, and will offer events for all ages. Events will include the theater department's production of The Importance of Being Earnest, home games for hockey and soccer, the Great Pumpkin Run, and much more. No registration is required to attend any of these events.
SUNY Oswego has announced the return of the annual Oswego Town Rural Cemetery Ghost and History Telling Tour. The tour is being held Saturday, October 28th at 2 p.m., providing 2 separate tours. The event contains performances from students in SUNY Oswego's storytelling class who collaborated with historians to tell the stories of historical figures in Oswego. Admission is free, but spots are limited. Tickets can be reserved on tickets.oswego.edu.
The Oswego City Police Department shows their support for Breast Cancer Awareness Month with custom badges. Reporter Ed Linguist has the story for us tonight.
Earlier today, the Oswego City Police Department announced that they will be wearing pink badges for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Following in the steps of Syracuse Police Department, OCPD will be carrying metal badges that resemble an older style from their department, apart from being pink, of course. In previous years, they have carried pink ribbons for breast cancer awareness and have had purple ribbons on their cars for domestic violence awareness, but this is the department's first time having an official pin like this one. OCPD says showing awareness for anyone affected, friends, family, or otherwise, is a great thing to do. I'm Ed Lundquist for WTOP-10.
Hundreds of Oswego student athletes are giving back to the community this November 5th by raking leaves for senior citizens in the Oswego community. The statewide community service project provides student athletes in all 24 Oswego varsity sports to give back to the community that cheers them on. The project will have 50 yards available to be registered, and senior citizens ages 60 or older can register to have their lawns raked by contacting Merlin Joseph or Tina Radley at their Oswego emails or phone numbers provided. And as the leaves continue to turn brown, the weather will continue to change.
Let's take a first look at your forecast with Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Evan Bedron.
It was another perfect day here in Oswego. Temperature around 61 degrees, feels like also around 61 due to those low winds. Pressure pretty high as we do have high pressure dominating much of the East Coast. And this will be sticking around for most of the rest of the week. And as you head into the weekend, we can expect those temperatures start to finally dip down. Visibility 10 miles, humidity at 97%, so as you step at the door, you may notice it's a little more sticky and humid out there, but with those low temperatures, it will not be very bad. I'll have more of my full forecast coming up after the break, but first, back to the desk.
Starting today, free, secure, and high-speed internet will be available for hundreds of additional residents as the City of Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh hosted an event this morning at Shaw's James Geddes Housing Development, where a connection ceremony was held so income-eligible residents could sign up for the free service. With $3.5 million in funding last spring, the Syracuse City Council worked with community broadband networks based in Geneva to install fixed wireless networks in 10 city census tracts.
Governor Hochul announced more than 18,000 jobs with 400 employers that are willing to hire migrants and asylum seekers. However, the migrants need to have attained legal status to work in the United States. The announcement comes a month after Hochul directed the New York State Department of Labor to begin connecting businesses with jobs for migrants and asylum seekers. Hochul says connecting work-eligible individuals with jobs can secure a brighter future for all New Yorkers.
Governor Hochul has recognized October as Domestic Violence Awareness Month in New York State. Hochul issued a proclamation directing all state landmarks to be illuminated in purple tonight, as well as on Purple Friday, October 19th, to honor those that are impacted by domestic violence. In compliance of all Executive Order 19, all New York State agencies created internal gender-based violence in the workplace policies. Still ahead tonight, residents of Oswego County will soon be a part of a nationwide testing.
Plus, new developments in the United Auto Workers strike.
Brianna, now you can hit it. No, but you can make graphics.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Hey, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. I'm gonna need that back. No. Kevin!
Welcome back. I'm Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Evan Bedron. Looking across the state, it is mainly clear, except for maybe a little cloud cover near the southern tier of New York, near the Erie, Pennsylvania border. But overall, a very good night. So if you want to go off stargazing, this is your night to do it, along with these pretty mild temperatures, which is very unseasonable for this time of year in Oswego. And so earlier today, we had a lot of advection fog come off the lake, causing near zero visibility, as you see in this video right here. This is a time lapse from the Hart Hall cam on the campus of SUNY Oswego. And you can see that visibility just start to drop to zero. A pretty cool sight, if you ask me. And so what exactly is advection fog? And so it's basically when you have cold land temperatures and warm, moist air, when those combine, you start to get advection fog form. And in this case, it came off the cool lake with some warm air brought by these high pressure systems. And this mainly happens around winter time, but here in Oswego with these very unseasonable warm temperatures, it actually happened the opposite way around this time. And so when warm, moist air moves over the cold ground, it is called saturation, or it cools to saturation and typically collides with warm front, or occurs with a warm front, and this usually during the wintertime, but in this case, it is very early in fall. And looking at our day planner, we have a temperature about 78 degrees with a low around 59, wind 5 to 8 miles per hour. We will be seeing another foggy AM, but this will be moved out by the middle of your day as you head out for lunch. And overall, just a very perfect sunny day as you head out the door tomorrow morning. So make sure you can get rid of those sweaters for now, but as you go throughout the rest of the week, you'll see these temperatures start to drop down to around 50 degrees and even in some cases the upper 40s. And so for your sunset forecast tomorrow, again, 72 degrees, a very perfect night if you want to go catch a sunset. Wind 5 miles per hour, so a very light breeze. And due to the distant wildfire smoke, this should enhance the sunset. So you should see some pretty cool colors as you go out to see the sunset tomorrow night. And looking at our 7-day forecast, on Tuesday, 78 degrees, low 59, foggy AM and sunny. As you go through Wednesday and Thursday, see those temperatures reach the low 80s and those lows in the upper 50s, even the low 60s. So it'll be a very warm next couple days here in Oswego. But as you look for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you see those temperatures start to drop down all the way to the upper 50s, even reaching the mid 50s with those lows reaching the lower 40s. And as you go through early next week, we can see this temperature start to drop down even into the upper 30s in the valleys and upper hills. But that's all for my forecast. Now back to the desk.
Watch out for the kids. This Wednesday, the Oswego City School District will celebrate International Walk to School Day. Elementary students and their parents will participate in the event along with other members of the community. The event was created to help raise awareness for safer walking routes and to increase physical activity for the children. The event will have 20 to 30 volunteers and over 200 participants.
Also on Wednesday, Oswego County residents will receive a text on their phones. On October 4th at 2:20 p.m., a national test will be held by the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Federal Communication Commission. This test will make sure that the public will be able to receive emergency messages through different communication networks.
The United Auto Workers Union is officially expanding strikes against 2 of the big 3 automakers.
A second Friday deal had come and gone with no deal on the table. Laura Aguirre has more.
We are fed up with corporate greed.
The United Auto Workers Union president greenlighting another wave of walkouts Friday.
I'm calling on an additional 7,000 members across Ford and GM to go on strike.
The expansion impacts a Ford assembly plant in Chicago and a GM factory in Lansing, Michigan.
Ford and GM have refused to make meaningful progress at the table.
Ford's CEO responded to that claim in an online media call.
The deal we offered would put our UAW workers among the best paid hourly manufacturing jobs in the world and in the top 30% of all full-time workers in America of any industry. And the benefits are absolutely top tier, as you can see.
Stellantis, which owns Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, was spared in this round.
Stellantis made significant progress on the 2009 cost of living allowance, the right not to cross a picket line, as well as the right to strike over product commitments and plant closures and outsourcing moratoriums.
But progress is not a done deal, and overall divisions remain over key issues like wage increases, pension plans, cost of living raises, and forced overtime.
We all got families, bills. We just trying to survive. We just trying to make it.
I'm still very hopeful that we can reach a deal that reflects the incredible sacrifices and contributions our members have made over the last decade.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Friday's strike expansion means more than 25,000 auto worker unions are now on picket lines from coast to coast. As the government shutdown loomed near, a temporary funding bill has been passed. Averting the shutdown, Congress now has 45 days to agree on a long-term funding bill, but the fight is far from over. House Republicans are still hotly divided over issues such as additional funding for border security and Ukraine's war efforts. This unrest among Republican representatives jeopardizes the chance of passing a long-term funding bill before the deadline.
An unofficial Telegram channel in Russia says that Yevgeny Prigozhin's assets will be inherited by his son, including those of the Wagner Group. One of the channels, Port, claims to have obtained a copy of the will and published an image of it. The documents were allegedly notarized on March 2nd and say that 25-year-old Pavel Prigozhin filed an application for inheritance on September 8th.
When WTOP-10 nightly news continues, a bug is causing the iPhone 15 to overheat.
And the U.S. is facing a shortage of antibiotics.
In consumer news,
Jesus.
Welcome back to Major Discussion.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
welcome back. In consumer news, have you recently purchased the new iPhone 15? Well, beware. Apple confirms a new bug causes their newest model of the iPhone to overheat. A bug in iOS 17 could be the issue, and Apple plans to address this problem with an update. Apple also reports some third-party apps, such as Instagram, can cause overheating because they overload the system. The good news is, according to Apple, the heat won't affect the long-term performance of the devices.
CEO of Microsoft testified in the federal government's antitrust trial against Google on Monday. Satya Nadella says the internet will be in a nightmare scenario if Google goes unchallenged. He took major issue with companies like Apple that use Google as their default search engine. He also says that Apple has declined offers of $15 billion per year to use Microsoft's Bing search engine instead.
It's that time of year again. Respiratory viruses causes typically start to rise in October, peaking between December and February. And once again, the U.S. is facing a shortage of common antibiotic to help treat bacterial infections that may happen when a child is sick. In today's health report, Mandy Gather has more.
It's the most prescribed antibiotic in the U.S., but for the second winter in a row, liquid amoxicillin is in short supply.
Unfortunately, this is not the first time we've been through this.
Dr. Nushin Aminuddin with Mayo Clinic says most illnesses in fall and winter are caused by viruses, which won't respond to antibiotics. Amoxicillin and other similar medications fight secondary infections caused by bacteria.
There are alternatives that we can use in almost all cases. And so it's not like we're going into this with absolutely no options.
Amoxicillin powder remains on the U.S. Food and Drug Administration shortage list. It's mixed to make the liquid form and given to young children who aren't able to swallow pills. The shortfall was first declared by the FDA last October. Since amoxicillin pills and tablets are not in short supply, Aminuddin says some pediatricians may use those instead.
We can maybe crush a tablet and give that to a child so they get the same amount of the medication that can then be mixed into like a teaspoonful of a food that they might be willing to eat.
And there are other antibiotics as well that can be used to treat a child suffering from illnesses like pneumonia or an ear infection.
Sometimes they're a little stronger. Sometimes they might cause more side effects. And so that's why amoxicillin has been a go-to for us for many decades. But we do.
Most amoxicillin powder manufacturers are still producing the antibiotic, but have it on an allocation. This means customers can order only a limited amount. However, pharmacies still run the risk of running out of the drug pretty quickly.
A study finds big disparity between what women and men pay for out-of-pocket health insurance. More than 16 million people with employer-sponsored health care were looked at by the financial services from Deloitte between 2017 and 2023. The analysis shows that American women who have health insurance through their jobs pay 18% more than men with similar insurance, even after removing the costs of maternity.
With the start of October comes lots of SUNY matchups.
Zach Malamud joins us in the studio. Zach, what can we look forward to in Lakers sports this week?
Thanks, guys. A ton of Lakers sports over the weekend. I'll tell you how soccer and volleyball did this past weekend after the break.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Get a closer with that one.
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News. I'm Zach Malamud with your Monday Night Sports Report. The Oswego State men's soccer team grabbed a huge 1-1 tie on Saturday against their rival Plattsburgh State Cardinals. Plattsburgh on their home field had won 9 of the last 10 meetings against Oswego. Ethan Caruana took the lead for the Lakers in the 75th minute. However, not even 30 seconds later, it was John Hayes who tied it for the Cardinals with his 5th goal of the season. The Lakers will travel to Western New York on Wednesday for a matchup against the Fredonia Blue Devils at 6:00 p.m. Staying in Oswego, the Oswego State volleyball team traveled up to Canton on Saturday for a doubleheader against Alfred State and SUNY Canton. After a rough start to the season, the Lakers swept the doubleheader 3-0 and 3-2. Cara Simplicio was unreal for the Lakers with 26 kills combined in the 2 matches. The Lakers look ahead to a matchup at Maxill Gym against Marsville State starting at 6 o'clock on Tuesday night. The New York Giants look to grab their 2nd win of the season versus the Seattle Seahawks tonight at 8:15. The Giants have had 11 days off since their 30-12 loss to the 49ers last Thursday night. The Seahawks are riding a 2-game winning streak into this one and look to take advantage of no Saquon Barkley for the Giants. New York sits in last place in the NFC East and will look to jump ahead of Washington after their loss to Philadelphia yesterday. Continuing in the NFL, the Fish did not stand a chance in Western New York as the Buffalo Bills clobbered the Miami Dolphins 48-20 on Sunday. Bills quarterback Josh Allen was terrific in this one, throwing for over 300 yards and 5 total touchdowns, with 3 of them in the hands of wide receiver Stephon Diggs. Both Miami and Buffalo now sit at 3-1 on the year, with Buffalo traveling to London next week against the Jacksonville Jaguars and Miami returning home against the New York Football Giants. Now let's take things yesterday evening to MetLife Stadium, where the Jets take on the Chiefs. In the first quarter, Isaiah Pacheco breaks a tackle and breaks loose all the way in for a touchdown, and it is 10-0 Chiefs. 8 minutes left in the quarter, and Taylor Swift loves it. Robert Saleh does not. Then we move to the second. Chiefs back it up on the goal line. Jawan Taylor grabs the face mask of Bryce Huff in the end zone. That's a safety, 17-2 in favor of Kansas City. Jets with some momentum. We jump to the third. Jets with 3rd and 8. Zach Wilson slings one to Allen Lazard, a touchdown for the Jets. It's a 2-point game, Lazard's first touchdown of the season. Just going for the 2-point conversion. Wilson drops back, breaks a couple tackles, breaks loose, and dives into the end zone. The 2-point conversion, he gets it. We're all tied at 20. Jets complete the 17-point comeback. Now we jump over to the fourth, and Zach Wilson bobbles the snap. The Jets would not get the ball back. Chiefs jump on it, and they win it 23-20. Kansas City moves to 3-1 on the year. Jets fall to 1-3. Robert Saleh not happy about how that one ended.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a closer to that one.
Matthew, broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Welcome back. An Indiana woman's Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce Halloween display is getting much attention. Michael Owens posted a TikTok video of 2 giant skeletons dressed as Swift and Kelce holding a Taylor Swift 2024 flag this weekend.
Owens says she's in the process of making friendship bracelets for the displays as well.
Clearly, this couple has become America's favorite love story. What's your guys' take on the new couple?
Yeah, they definitely have. I mean, I think it's really good for both the NFL and Taylor Swift. A lot of popularity for both.
For me, as a Bills fan, I could care less about Travis Kelce after all the heartbreak he caused Bills fans the last 3 years. But I mean, I guess it's a good thing for the NFL, but not for Bills fans.
I'm with Evan on this one. As a Jets fan, I did not like the NFL banning Taylor Swift after every play made in that game.
I mean, how many times did we see Aaron Rodgers compared to Taylor Swift? Wasn't it 17
Taylor
to 4?
Swift was 17, yeah, 17 times.
Awesome. Well, that's our report for tonight, guys.
Be sure to stay tuned for the interview show.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
Hello, and welcome back to the interview show. Wake up.
I'm up.
They greenlit us again.
Again?
Again.
Can you believe it?
Jeez. Why do they keep doing this?
I don't know.
I have some connections.
You have some connections.
Oh, that makes
whom?
sense. Yeah, what's
well,
the
I
name?
apparently own the studio, so.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Whatever, dude. So, Jared. Jared?
Yeah.
You look a little different.
What do you mean?
Did you get a new haircut?
No, I guess it's like a little different, colored different.
Yeah, you look a little blonde.
Yeah. And your voice is a little different.
I guess I'm a little sick, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. No, that makes sense.
I mean, the mustache checks out. So.
Yeah. Everything else is like normal.
Do you like it? I got trimmed.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Thank you.
Looks different from before.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you like dye it and everything?
Just for men. All over.
Whoa.
All over.
That's why your hair is like lighter too?
No, it darkens your hair. It's on my eyebrows too.
Wow. Because you had like blonde eyebrows last time, right?
Bleach.
Yeah.
I'm artistic like that.
Right, as you are. As you always are.
As I always am. I'm the most artistic, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like win a contest or something?
No.
Oh,
but people just know.
Oh, it's just like a word of mouth thing?
Just word.
It's like an artist unknown.
Right.
Anyways.
Like, what's his name?
Squidward.
Squidward. Exactly.
Squilliam,
Thank
actually.
you.
I am Squilliam.
What?
You think you're Squilliam.
Excuse you.
Are
but
you
really you're a
actually
Squidward.
That's
Squidward.
so insulting. That's actually the most insulting thing.
So Charlie, how have you been over the past couple months?
Past couple months, I was cryogenically frozen.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm exactly the same as I was before.
Who froze you?
No more wrinkles, no more...
Where did you go to get that done?
Just over there.
Do we have the budget for that?
Around, you know.
I think that was included in rent.
I'm the same me. Just less bones.
Less bones?
They took out some bones.
For what?
Science.
Okay.
I didn't know you could donate your body to science before you died.
I think I've heard of that. I think they take the bones, and then when you get older, they use those bones to make more of you.
Oh.
But smaller versions.
So I'm gonna live forever.
Yeah, you know, like the rib from Adam, the rib from Charlie.
Who's Adam?
Just some guy.
He was like one of the OGs, I think.
Yeah, he is the OG.
They gave him ribs?
They took his ribs and made more of him.
I love ribs. Like with some barbecue sauce?
But they took him
and
away
seemingly
from
ranch.
Yeah, why would they take him and seemingly ranch? Okay. Why would they take his ribs away? What was he
To
being
make
a bad
more of
boy?
him.
Well, Eve was a little hungry, so.
Who's this Eve? We're just throwing in random people
That was
now?
his OG. That was his Pookie.
Oh, his
My what?
Pookie.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
So Eve took Adam's ribs because she was hungry.
Yeah.
Well, actually, wait, didn't she eat that apple or something?
Well, she was even hungrier.
Oh,
You know, it was
true.
like
Hey, I get hungry.
all right, well, that's all we got for right now. Stay tuned. We're gonna cut to break.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
Welcome back. Oh.
Yeah.
Charlie,
interview with you.
yeah.
Man.
Did you forget?
I forgot to make a few calls. Yeah.
What are we gonna do with you?
Same as you always did, Jared.
Do you guys hear
What's
that?
that sound?
Hear what?
Oh my gosh.
You fired me and you didn't change the locks.
I was like, how'd you get in here?
You didn't change the locks. Is that not in the budget?
That I did not.
What did we buy? You could buy a clock. You ordered reprints of the book.
Isn't it nice?
We got our own hot sauce. That looks expired. Can you serve that?
Who is this guy?
Oh, you're right. Who is?
I can't even see that from here.
If Jared's right here.
And Jared's right there.
Did you guys forget that you fired me?
But you're.
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Jared.
I just took one look, and I don't know if I want to look again. I'm a little scared because that looks a lot. That's me.
I didn't know you had a twin. Why didn't you tell us?
I didn't know I had a twin. So either I gotta call my parents or something weird's going on.
Who's the real Jared? Tell me something the real Jared would only know about.
You know what? Let's settle this right now. You're our interview for today.
Oh, perfect.
Oh wow.
Move it over to the couch.
Come on.
I'm tired. Cool.
I don't know your name. So, faux Jared. What's something I would only know?
Only know about what?
About anything.
Where does Charlie live?
Yeah, where do I live?
Over there.
Oh, he knows.
You still live behind there, right? Does Matt still have you living over there? Took you in from outside?
This is a little freaky.
I remember seeing the tour. The first tour.
But
hey, what happens when you touch the ladder?
With my mustache.
Well, how do you know this? Don't you?
Mustache.
Should I, you told me not to touch the ladder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe you guys forgot the entire fact of, you fired me. I was fired. I was let go.
Well, we fired one of you, but the other one's still working, so.
There wasn't supposed to be another one.
Well,
did you trim my hair and clone me in a test tube? What's going on?
I wish, because then I wouldn't have to pay you.
Oh yeah, true. Okay.
That's how Charlie.
You didn't pay me to begin with.
I'm a new person every show. I'm not the same. Yeah. So, Jared, what have you been up to? Just tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been fired. I recently took a job at the Bird Scooter plant. I am the only employee.
Oh.
I spilled the Bird Scooters.
Oh, that was
a couple
you?
of them have blown up.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
I almost got fired again.
Wow.
Yeah, got to be real careful with those.
Jeez.
Had to slow them down. Kids are going too fast.
So, Jared, do you have a question for?
Do you see this,
Jared? What are you talking about? You guys aren't you twins?
Is this like an optical illusion? Are there really two of them here?
I gotta call mom. Clearly something.
They're still there.
Still there. I don't.
What's a question that only the real Jared would know?
Are you actually my mom? Seriously.
When was I born? And why?
Today.
What?
And why?
And why?
And why?
We needed you.
There's a new Charlie every day.
Yeah.
Ooh, those are both good answers.
I think I got one.
Oh, please ask away.
Yes.
What is your opinion on Taylor Swift?
That's a great question.
That's a great question.
Only the real Jared would know.
Let's have Black Hat Jared go first.
What's your opinion on Taylor Swift? Jared.
Oh, Jared's choking right now. All right, Red Hat Jared, what's your answer?
I'm coming to a blank space.
So you have no answer. That's it?
No. That's not my style. I'm working on it. Give me a second.
This is the worst interview we've ever done.
I know.
No, I think that it's me.
It takes me an average of 22 seconds to come up with a answer on my thoughts on Taylor Swift. My mind's really coming to a tight end right now.
Okay, well,
is anybody getting what he's saying?
Come up with an answer, please. I don't know what he's trying to say here. He's just stalling. Like, what are you doing?
Do you want me to speak now?
I'd love you to speak now.
Somehow
Answer
Black
the
Hat Jared had
question.
no answer, and yet it was a better answer than whatever this is.
I know.
See, that's what I do. I talk and I give nothing to the world. That's my specialty.
That does sound like Jared.
Is that a reference?
More empty carbs than Kraft mac and cheese.
Is that a reference?
I think this is all great, but I think we also need to cut to break soon.
Real quick, which one of you would work for less money? Say out a number. 3, 2, 1.
$4.
5,000.
We got $4.
We got a winner.
This is why I left.
Get out of here.
This is why I left.
Right, now get out.
I'm gonna need to be evicted.
Oh, I can do that.
Come on.
After this.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Do we got a diamond tester on? Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep.
10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. What? I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that? I'm playing with these new face filters. Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine. Kevin, I need that back. No. Kevin!
What up?
Welcome back. I think it's time for some news. Charlie, what's been going on in the world today?
Well, let's get right into it. Look at this chicken. It's like a chicken nugget. Is that a chicken nugget?
I think so.
That looks so...
Ooh.
Whoa! Hello.
Is that your prom date?
Yes. Yes, it is.
What's her name? Oh. Okay, give her some decency. Jeez. Yes, thank you.
She looks so good, it's scary.
What's her name?
Well, okay. Her name is, They killed Travis Kelce?
No!
Are those two stacked on top of each other?
Oh my goodness.
That's so dangerous.
Who's she holding?
Someone's gonna get hurt. It's the moon. The moon got an upgrade.
But look,
What's
what does
the
it look
upgrade?
like?
What happens to the moon now?
They put a little line on the side of it. So
And
it's like a ribbon that goes all the way around.
Is it for like racetracks?
Yes, it is. Moon races, yeah.
I can't believe I got
what
that.
Dirt Week is this year?
Yes. Dirt Week's on the moon. They finally took it to the moon.
When is Dirt Week?
Soon. I mean,
Soon.
Yeah. I don't know. Today, tomorrow. Who could know?
How many laps around the moon do you have to take?
Well, so the moon's gravity is different, so it would be more.
Okay.
Because like the days and the hours and everything. Yeah. You get it. You get it.
I get it. So do you think it'd be like, ooh, do you know what that is?
Charlie, who's driving that car?
Who's driving that car, Charlie?
Is that a dog?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, dude! Look at that dog go!
I think he's doing a great job.
Dirt Week, that dog's going to the moon.
I think this is proof that all dogs should drive cars, actually.
I think it's true. I'm not reading all that. You kidding me?
I think dogs are better drivers than humans, actually.
That's true.
I'll agree. I'll agree.
Yeah, I think that this should actually be a law in place that all dog drivers.
You ever see like Space Buddies or
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know me some Rosebud. That was one of the buds. Oh!
Whoa!
I guess
the dog drove through the. Hello. High five.
Could you imagine if
Can you imagine if that happened to our set?
Damn! Look at him go.
Whoa! So I guess dogs aren't
not
better
supposed to
drivers.
park there.
Charlie, you're blocking the shot. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think a guy came out of that car. Hello.
Whoa.
Go Lions. Please go Lions.
There's a throne.
Tub Gators. So the Lions played the Cheese Guys this past weekend, and they had
The
a
ones from Wisconsin?
rough battle. They had a rough battle.
What are the Cheese Guys' official name?
The having fun.
I think
fellas.
it's the Graders.
The Graders. Ah.
The Graders, like cheese.
The Cheesers?
Oh.
The Cheesers?
It was the dog driving this?
I think so.
Filming and driving?
What's that dog's name?
Stuart.
Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
First and last. Wow, look at those
That's
mountains. Whoa. This is all AI generated.
This is in Oswego,
This
actually.
is all Jared generated.
Are those cows?
No, that's
Those are
Oh, there they go. They had a little start
oxen.
lag.
Wow. Look at that hat. That's awesome.
I wish I had a hat like that. Go, milady.
G'day.
Oh, look at that stash.
Oh, I wish I had a mustache like that.
Me too.
Curl it up and everything.
Gray.
Ooh, God bless. Whoa!
Whoa! That is some hat.
How many animals do you have to kill to get that?
I think they just shaved them. I don't think they have to
Oh,
kill
really?
them.
Well, that's sweet.
That's a nice couple. Oh,
They're just having fun. They're just playing
gallivanting.
around. Yeah, they're not. They're honestly just looking at the
Whoa.
buffalo
Is she?
or bison, rather. They
the
call
queen
them
of
bison.
She's the queen.
It would assume so. Who else wears that much red?
Those look like little ants. Those don't look real. That's
Do you
not
think you could
real.
ride them?
Of course. Just hop right on. They wouldn't stop me. They love me.
Ooh, it's winking at you.
Hi. I'm still stuck up on that hat. Wow. And a nice beard too. Whew.
That man's
Whole
got it
9
all.
yards. That is the modern day cowboy. Oh yeah, pet it.
Oh, the beard too. Ooh, touch some horns.
I wish
This is
I
an
could grow
awfully
horns
long
like
video.
that. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this. I think this has been replaying over and over. Oh, it's the dog.
Oh,
again.
there he is
The
again.
dog.
He's back for round 2.
Yeah, that dog is gonna corral those bison.
Stuart Clyde is on a mission.
Stuart Clyde, yeah. He's gotta get to work.
What's
Where's
his
he
job?
work?
He at the pound.
He puts other dogs in the
Boom.
pound.
Boom. That is way too short. I can't
Who
read
even
all
got
that
this
in that
picture?
small little.
Imagine you
That's
look
awesome.
out
the
mirror.
rear view mirror.
Yeah, do you see that?
Obama.
High five. Whoopsh. Thanks, Obama.
He doesn't want a high five.
The other guy doesn't look like he wants to high five.
No.
Who is that guy?
I don't know.
I need to
I
get
think that's my
myself
dad.
a presidential seal. Hi, Obama. He looks so cool. In
I think this man right here is my father.
Really?
He doesn't have a
dude?
mustache though.
Yeah, you're right. It's not my dad.
Is this your dad?
No, that's Obama.
Obama could be your dad.
Charlie, what do you think's happening
I don't
here?
think so.
I think Obama is swearing into office in the car.
In a car.
Yeah, into like my home office, right over there.
What's he?
Yeah, why is he swearing?
Yeah, why is he swearing?
He's been a naughty boy. He's using a lot of curse words, and I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, not at all.
I don't like it either. Do you want to know what I also don't like?
What do you not like?
Commercial breaks. But
You
we have
can't
to go
say
to
that.
one.
Ugh.
We're going to
We love
commercial break.
commercials.
Well, it happened.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Howdy.
Hello, and welcome back to the interview show. Today's a very special day. You know why, Charlie?
What day is it?
We're
The day Charlie got a
celebrating
hat.
your birthday!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a
Birthday.
little cake for me.
And we
Thank
no,
you.
but we got squawkers.
Oh, some squawkers.
We got hat.
Charlie, there is something I have to give you.
What's up?
I have this. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, what is this?
Oh, you might have to take the hat off.
Oh, of course, of course. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel so pretty and beautiful.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Put your arm over.
Yeah, this is right. Thank you. Oh my God, what does it say?
Birthday princess.
I'm the birthday princess.
Here you
Oh,
go.
thanks. Does
Matt,
this make noise?
Matt, would you like one?
Oh, of course.
Happy New Year.
Would anyone else like a squawker? Offering to the audience. Would you like a squawker? Come and grab a squawker. Yeah?
Probably very loud.
Look at just.
Oh, nice catch.
Mine doesn't work.
Nice catch.
Very good.
We want some squawkers over here.
Squawkers!
All around.
Woo!
Take the pumpkin. Show them the squawkers. Yeah, there we go. That doesn't show them at all. Sorry, guys. Whoa.
A whole lot of air.
Oh wait, do you guys
for
want a
half of these.
squawker?
Squawkers over there. Nice cake. Thanks for the cake, guys. Is that a trouble there?
This doesn't work at
I think mine's
all. How old are
broken.
you?
I'm 6.
6.
Finally double digits.
You're now not just one hand, but 2 hands.
Double digits, that's what that means.
2 hands.
1 digit, 1 digit, 2 digit. Double digit,
You gotta
baby.
lose some hands, your fingers.
Gotta lose some hands.
You gotta cut some fingers off, buddy.
I feel awesome with this hat on.
Does
You're
it make
my
you-
favorite deputy.
Can you look into the camera and give your best milady?
Milady.
Very good.
How about that? How about that?
That was very good. How's my
Thanks.
hat?
Your hat is wonderful. I love it. I love the tag on it. It really adds to it.
And I can.
Oh, now I really want chocolate cake right now. You guys ruined me.
It wasn't in the budget.
Worst birthday ever.
I'm sorry.
We replaced
Oh
the
my
cake
goodness.
with the hat.
Throwing a fit here.
Look at this. Look.
Whoa.
Now
What were you
you're gonna
doing on
show
the
me.
It's our highlight reel.
Oh, for me, guys? You guys are too nice. There I am.
And there's
going like
Jared
this.
again.
Oh, there I am again. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Aw. Aw. Oh.
And there's the...
That was a quick highlight.
Really
nothing
have so
else?
many shows.
Nothing else was like cool about me, my life. What about when I bought that burger? Hmm?
Did you record it? You know I wasn't there.
No, I didn't. Look
I
at
do have
the camera
56
shot.
hours B-roll of you sleeping behind the studio though.
Only 56?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
gonna do 57, but you know.
We ran out of space.
Yeah.
No more tape. That makes sense. Okay.
You know, I just think, why should you get a birthday reel? Why not Matt J. Bly here?
MJB's gonna get a birthday reel?
Well, it's not my birthday.
How do you know?
Oh, you don't know that? True.
You don't
You
know.
didn't know either.
Surprise!
Surprise!
It's your birthday.
It's your
not.
birthday.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday, MGB. Happy birthday to you. I think I said G instead of J.
MJB.
There we go.
What's
All right.
what's the G stand for?
Yeah, what's the G stand for?
Gerard.
Really?
Short for Gerardithy.
How do you spell that?
Gerardithy.
Spell it.
I don't know.
Spell it right now. Doesn't even know how to spell his own name. It's ridiculous.
Right, guys?
This is honestly
How did
Email
it
me.
somehow come to me instead of her?
What'd you say?
How old even are you?
Six. You told
I'm
yourself
6,
already.
pal.
Are you not paying attention?
6 what? Dog year? Good dog Charlie.
Like the dog that was driving? What was his name?
Oh wait,
Clyde.
Stuart Clyde.
we froze him.
Cryogenically.
He's
And we
gonna live
stole his
forever.
bones. Made new
What, you
ones.
guys did that?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was here that it happened, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, what's your wish?
What I wish?
Yeah, you got a birthday wish.
I wish for a wonderful season.
It's never gonna come true now.
Because you said it out loud,
Oh.
you idiot.
Oh,
So now it'll never come true. You're gonna have the worst season
we're
ever.
ruined.
You ruined the show.
The show is ruined, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to end like this. Guys, I apologize. Deep down inside, I didn't mean it. Okay?
I don't think we can accept
Please
this
all
apology.
say okay. Everyone. No one?
I think we need to bust out the ukulele. He needs to apologize.
I think we gotta end the show.
This is the end of the show, guys.
Whatever,
Goodbye.
dude.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think
can't.
you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of times.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Hello, and welcome to the interview show. I'm Jared Wakefield, Matt J. Bly, Charlie.
Yeah, I think we've done this too many times. I don't think we can. We should just go on, really.
Yeah, show's got to go on. Let's see it in his paycheck. Yeah. How are we today, Matt?
Good. You know, if we're gonna do this,
yeah.
I always I like the seat.
Yeah, it's very comfy. It's got to be more comfy than
standing.
Yeah.
Standing. You know.
Yeah,
it's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
Yeah. I just can't do it. I don't know where he is. I don't know what his.
I've never really.
I don't know what his
he
deal is.
I mean, we can check later.
Yeah, we'll check later. But hey, looks like WTOB's doing really well.
It is. 7 new awards.
This is my favorite.
That's not no. I mean,
don't we bond virtually everything?
There you go.
Exactly.
That's the magic of WTOB.
We bond virtually
But yeah, look at all these. 3rd place. I don't even remember what we competed in, really.
What did we compete in that involved angry goat pepper?
Sean Evans was here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the guy from the Today Show.
Yeah, I smoked that guy. He had.
You what?
Like we were eating wings together, and like he just never saw it coming. I don't know. Like he was just eating them. He was like sweating, but I wasn't. So.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's
so
incredible.
How was your day?
That's outrageous.
How was your day?
Oh, it was good. I mean, it's been a pretty good day. I mean, all of these awards make me feel really good and really great. Yeah, so it's been quite the entertainment.
I'm really bored.
Yeah, I'm tired as well. It's tired. It's boring. You know, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. All of these awards that we won. All of these awards that we won. It's just
Oh my God, not again.
Guten Tag, hello.
I know I paid the electric bill this time.
Did you pay? Did you?
Yeah.
There's a little light. We got emergency lights. At least you paid for those. Thank God.
Who are those guys?
Ignore it. Let's keep talking.
Let's keep going.
If we keep talking, they'll go away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make some coffee here.
I love coffee. I'm just kidding.
How do you feel about Red Bull?
Red Bull. I was always a Monster kind of guy.
Really?
Yeah. You know.
Monster over Red Bull?
I consider myself more of a Monster.
What's like your top 3?
The black can, the red can, the blue can.
Okay. The green Red Bull can's really good. The dragon fruit?
Oh, I was talking about Monster.
Oh, the green Red Bull can, it's dragon fruit. It's really good.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I like NOS Energy, though. Like that's the heart attack stuff right there.
Those guys aren't going away, are they?
They're getting close, but ignore it. Hey, it's all in the mind. It's all up here.
I don't know if we can keep ignoring them.
We gotta. Just look at this direction. They're really close. They're really close. Oh, goodness.
Hey.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
It's Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Did you know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
So guys, there's like a dress-up party or something today. I don't really know.
I think it's like the Met Gala or something. They were all wearing prom dresses, I think.
Yeah, no, I think my dad went. I really Yeah, my dad was there? Yeah, let me show you a picture. Yeah, he was really excited to go. He was wearing all red today. Yeah. Yeah, that is my dad. I don't know if we can get a close up, but
Hello?
yeah, he was very
Who's that?
Who are you?
This is the interview show, right?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Who are you?
Jared, Matt,
Yep.
and Charlie, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Who are you?
What's your name?
What's your name?
It's not Charlie.
I think it is.
Mm.
But
You look like a George.
Yeah, you're not.
you're not.
You're definitely George.
What?
I'm Jared.
What did you do with Jared and Charlie
And I'm Matt.
and Matt?
Don't you recognize me?
What?
I'm definitely Charlie. I don't know who you are.
I'm gonna go find them.
Good luck. Hope you find your friends, buddy.
Jared, Matt, Charlie, are you in there?
Hi, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
What's he doing?
Oh my lord!
Oh my god.
Oh shoot. What do we do?
What's going on here?
What do we do?
They
I didn't know we had a
Where'd you
closet
put
back
Charlie?
there.
Where's Charlie?
You're Charlie.
I'm Charlie. Right.
Oh my goodness.
What happened?
The things
I'm
in
gonna
the
come join you guys
distance,
over
they got
here.
us.
The things?
What's going on? Oh. What is going on?
What is this?
Who are you guys? Who are you?
Why are you coming on our side?
Hey, this is Jared, Charlie, and Matt.
I guess.
We're Jared, Charlie, and Matt.
Oh my God!
You know you were late again for like the third time this season.
I was asleep.
Sleep again.
You gotta wake me up.
This is coming out of your paycheck.
I can't believe this.
I know.
You know they aren't even paying rent.
Give me the mic back.
Fine.
No, don't give it back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is what we need.
So,
I have an idea.
What's
so
going on?
what are your guys' names? What was
Did
happening?
we book an interview this week?
I don't remember.
I don't
Johnny
think.
Cash bailed, so
Oh, Johnny Cash bailed.
he's gone.
Sure.
They're already here.
Yeah.
know.
Should we just interview
let's,
them?
Yeah, let's. So they don't kill us.
Oh, true.
Right.
Yeah.
So they don't kill us. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we made a compromise.
We have great news.
We're gonna take our set back, but we're gonna interview you. So you'll still get your TV time, and it's all gonna be hunky dory and great.
Are we gonna agree to this?
Now move.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
go. Oh my
To the
gosh.
couch.
I'll move over for you.
Couch. I'm gonna move my phone. I'm gonna take my chair back. Matt, you were right. Those were things.
Yeah, it's a little
We
tight
shouldn't have
couch.
ignored
You
that.
guys
Should've
could
listened
invest
to
in a
me.
bigger couch for us?
I guess.
We're a little uncomfortable.
Okay. All right.
That's a little rude, Charlie.
Oh. See it behind me.
Okay. So Jared, Matt, and Charlie. Why?
Because Taylor Swift said so.
Who's that?
That makes sense. Taylor Swift did say so.
I don't know who that is.
You know
Is that
who Taylor
Fernando
Swift
Alonso's
is?
wife?
No, I don't know.
I'm
scared.
Maybe.
I
I
don't.
don't think, not yet anyway.
I know Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Do you know Taylor Swift?
No, I've
Guys, what era of Taylor Swift are you?
What era of Taylor Swift?
There's eras of Taylor Swift. Is this a planet?
Yes.
Cretaceous.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm Precambrian.
Oh.
What about you, Matt?
Trilobites.
Matt
what?
What era of Taylor
First of
Swift?
all, how do you know my name? Second.
You told us.
You told us.
Oh, true. What's the question?
Why?
What era of Taylor Swift are you?
Wait, we're interviewing you guys.
Yeah,
What national parks have you been to?
No, I think we're.
What's your favorite rock?
These are the guys that have been to Acadia.
Acadia.
Cuyahoga Valley Falls.
I feel left out over here. Hold on.
Oh no.
Hello?
Well.
Hi, Matt. Do you like jazz?
Depends.
Like
If I'm with bees.
with bees? Barry?
Yes.
Okay.
I've watched that show.
It's a great show.
Oh,
isn't
Full
it?
House.
Yes, I watch it through my mind television.
I see.
I'm in it. I'm in the show.
That's the sleeping pills we gave him again.
That's my
that
paycheck,
explains
right?
a lot,
Whatever
doesn't
makes
it?
him think it's real.
You
It
want
is real.
you want a coffee?
Oh, yes, please.
You can eat that.
That'll wake you up. That'll wake you up.
We got, oh yeah.
That'll wake you up.
Coffee.
Anyways,
Yum.
Right.
yeah. So
What flavor? What flavor?
raspberry.
Looks raspberry and clear.
Raspberry Gorilla.
Clear.
Favorite.
It's not Gorilla Glue, guys. Don't say that.
What are your dreams
I
of
love gorillas.
Calypso?
Whoa.
Let's change that.
What was
do
the
you-
question again?
What are your dreams of Calypso?
What's your favorite dream?
I'm gonna save this for later.
This is a real question. What's your favorite dream you've ever had?
What's your favorite dream I've ever had?
Wait, how would we know your favorite dream?
You don't share dreams?
What's your favorite interview show?
Who's your favorite interview show character? And choose carefully.
Us, because we're on the interview show right now, so that's my favorite character.
That's smart.
Oh, then
Mine would have to be Matt, Charlie, and Jared.
Have you ever heard of quantum tunneling?
Who's your favorite interview show character, Jared?
I'm sure this is a good idea.
My favorite interview show character.
I don't know. I feel like we broke
Yeah,
into
pick
the fourth
yourself.
wall. I feel like this is quantum tunneling.
So many people want to be on this show.
This show makes no money. And why did they?
It would have to
They think they're gonna
be
be paid or?
probably the little pink elephant that's dancing around
How is he still talking?
all the time.
That's a good one. I like that one.
You guys see it too?
Bing Bong from Inside Out. Oh, look at that.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
behind us.
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger from Kellogg's.
I love that cereal.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades as the
I remember that show. Didn't we have some guy on from there?
Oh.
I heard the interview
Kate.
show.
Yeah. Oh.
yeah,
No,
Kate.
it was Drake.
Oh, Drake!
The break with Scott and Drake.
The break with Scott and Drake. Right.
He is on that
I don't know
show.
who Kate is.
Scott.
Rise and Shine on Sweetheart is pretty cool.
All right.
All right,
Sorry,
guys,
Time's
good
up.
wrap, everybody. That's a wrap. When we come back, we're gonna not get kidnapped. Oh my God!
What's going on here? This is a rough
break.
house. Animal House.
and it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
He's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen that can briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, dude. We go on at like 11:30. It's like.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30.
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Broadcast news.
Look at that.
can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back to the interview show with Jared Wakefield, Carrie Harkins, and Marty Fly. Marty, Jerome here
Yeah.
Didn't we have, oh, yes.
Oh, here's my favorite part.
Actually, we finally saved up enough money
So,
to start our own news station.
let me ask you this. What does every what does every newscast have? I already gave away the answer.
A weather reporter.
Yeah, right. It was almost too obvious. I slipped it in my own
Yeah,
speech.
and we paid really good money for this very functional and high quality system that we have here. And we have our forecast, and who better to give our forecast than Jack Harkins?
Right. The man himself.
Yeah, exactly. We've got Charlie Harkins on the line, and he's ready to go. And
it's on the phone?
I think he's outside, and we got him on the phone. Carrie, what's it doing?
It's a wonderful day out here, and
So, Carrie, we're looking at a heat wave here. Our sources tell us that there is a heat wave. Can you elaborate?
Yes, there is a heat wave. Yes, there is a heat wave going on right now. It's about 300 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, so you're gonna have to check with your local meteorologist. So for the upcoming week, it's going to be lows of maybe 30 degrees Celsius. It's a big change, but it's still a heat wave out there. So stay safe, guys.
All right, we just got breaking news that some little cold front's coming in.
Is it the first day of winter?
There is a cold
It's the
front
first day of
coming in.
winter.
It's the first day of winter.
Yeah, May 1st.
It is the first day of winter. Happy winter, guys. It's my favorite day because my mother sat me down once. She said, Charlie, I hope you have a great first day of winter. You're gonna have so much joy. You're gonna have so much glee. You're gonna make snowmen. You're gonna put carrots in their noses because they already have noses, and you're just gonna put carrots in them. She was very weirdly specific about that, but I thought it was
cut it
wonderful.
short. We only got so much airtime, kid.
My mom loved the winter too. She once threatened me to send me to Siberia and feed me to the polar bears because I didn't bring the coal into the basement to heat the house. Hey, we're getting news. Severe storms on the way.
Yes, we do have a severe storm on the way. It'll be pretty cool. If you check outside your window.
Oh,
the
there
next
he
couple
is.
of,
goodness.
days, months.
That's what that meant.
That's a severe storm.
Yeah, those are the severe storms.
Yeah.
Straight out of Sterling, New York.
Yes. It'll be kind of cool. So check it out,
Did
please.
You
Oh, I think it'll be cool.
Did you just hear?
I'm a big fan.
Bomb.
Can we say that on the air?
Cyclone.
Oh, cyclone. Yeah, Charlie, let's report a little bit on that right there. I know you're an expert.
The cyclone that's coming in.
Is it fatal?
Yes. The cyclone will be it'll be traveling from northwest to southeast in 3 seconds. That is record time. It's going to break the Olympic world record for fastest cyclone ever. It'll be beating previous contestants John Cyclone and Linda B. Weathersman.
Is that good or bad?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to have my cat put sandbags around my house? Is this what we're talking about? We could lose the studio.
Yes, you should have your cat put sandbags around your house. You are in danger.
Maybe a longer phone cord. All right. Let's see what else you got out there. Is it raining at all today?
Oh no.
Oh no, it's the opposite.
Charlie, the
it's
heat wave's
really hot.
Charlie, you need to get water right now. The heat wave's coming back. Oh no.
I think I'm fine, guys.
Well, if you're fine, then can you do a little more reporting out there?
Jeez.
We give you all this equipment, this
I
mic.
didn't want to hear smack talk from you.
I should be a little nicer to you. You did save our lives today, but that wasn't the plan in the broadcast, so for now you're just outside.
Okay.
It looks like that's a tree behind you. Are you going to chop it down?
Yes, I will be chopping down this tree very shortly after this broadcast. I like it very much, and I want to put it in my backyard, have my dog run around it and play with it. Put a tire swing on it, maybe.
I've got
Tree
bad
house.
news. I don't know if you're going to be able to do that because we just got reports that a third bomb cyclone in the past 30 seconds is coming through Oswego.
Stay safe. Stay alert. Watch the news.
Should people?
That's all. Watch the interview show rather.
Should people take unnecessary journeys?
They should take unnecessary journeys and unnecessary risks. If you think it'll be fun outside during the cyclone, the third cyclone that is coming through.
Final question
Have
before
fun.
I hand it back to Matt here. What are
Sure.
essential activities you should be outside for?
Essential activities should be playing hopscotch with your friend, playing with a hoop and stick, maybe from some Foursquare with like a red dodgeball that hurts if you get hit in the face.
Thank you, Charlie. Oh, hey, it's the first day winner again. Crazy. This is the interview show.
Yeah. This has been the interview show.
This is the interview show.
This has been interview steamed storm forecast
WTOP
weather wall 9.
WTOP Team 9.
WTOP weather
Team
meteorology major. When we come back, Charlie News Channel.
Are we in the break? Okay.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No,
right
but you've
here.
got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30? Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Broadcast news.
look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to Storm Team 9. I'm Jerome Wokefield, and he's Carrie Hawkins.
And I'm Marty. What up?
Marty. Is this still Storm Team 9, or is
No, we moved on to actual news.
We're
this
back?
time.
Okay. We're back to old reliable. I know we can afford the weather wall, but hey, we still got to do what pays the bills.
Oh, well, of course. That's what I'm here for, is it not?
Do you remember what that is?
Oh, man. I'm forgetting everything today. So, what is it? Charlie News Channel.
Yes.
That's what it is. We got Drake joining us today, and Ed Sheeran.
He make that hotline bling.
He does make that. Ed Sheeran does make that hotline bling.
That can only mean one thing.
Ed Sheeran, there's a picture of him that
Ever
I know.
since he left the city, man.
Oh, he's in big trouble.
Is he going
doing
to
the
court?
He's doing the perp walk.
Wow, he's going to court.
Finally arrested for all the bad music he's made.
Yeah.
Mid Sheeran.
Wow. Whoa. That's awesome. Did you just come up with that now?
No.
Oh.
We script this.
Oh.
Man, he's really
I didn't
walking
get the
over
script.
here.
He's hustling.
I'm walking here. If he was from Brooklyn, he'd say that.
He's walking to the Bee Gees, staying alive.
Where's he from?
New
Zealand.
New Weaseland or something.
New Weaseland?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's an epidemic of old people using computers.
I thought you were going to say an epidemic
Is there
of
a
old
vaccine
people.
for that?
They're working on it. It will be coming out soon.
That's proud.
Yeah. So, like that guy in the back and this guy right here, wear your mask. Be sure.
I've started watching The Golden Girls. Do I have it?
Ooh.
This is a disaster.
Oh, man.
This show's a disaster.
You know.
What about Bonanza? Is that a sign? Like old westerns? Little House on the Prairie?
That is a sign.
I need to see a doctor.
You need to see a doctor. Seek help.
I'll call TCAF.
Yes, please.
Is he a doctor?
He is now.
Oh, hey,
You ever use your debit card?
Money.
You ever use your debit card and it not works?
Yeah, that's why I have a credit card company that sent out like mercenaries to kill me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Put a bunch of holes in my house. It's really nice in the summer.
I poke holes in my debit card. Still works.
Does that like save money?
That makes it scan faster. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I get a lot of discounts.
Oh yeah, because when you poke holes in it, it can't all transfer from the card. You take away like that electronic signal.
It's like if you rip money in half, then you have $2.
Exactly.
That's what they don't. That's what they don't want you to know.
Cost $1.90, guys.
I've been doing that with pennies all the time. I wasn't trained for this.
How'd you get that? This?
Are we still Amtrak?
I recorded this myself.
Oh, huh?
Yeah. I was like, yes, trains. Even this.
Matt, did you go through his phone again?
You know how scared I was?
You know those things we gave him earlier? I think.
We
might be
you mean my paycheck?
remembering a couple things that didn't happen, or.
Yeah, I think we got to get you on a new sleeping pill.
Doctor says best. Am I right?
That's right.
Oh,
Not
I
a doctor.
love lawnmowers.
I love the smell of freshly mowed lawns. You know those jelly beans that they have?
How would you know that if you've never been outside?
Oh, not those.
Artificial.
Not those Jelly Belly ones. Like
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
We had the toothpaste one.
Yes,
That
and
one's
it
actually-
tastes delicious.
It's actually not bad.
I like the toilet paper one, the dirty diaper.
The dirty diaper.
Don't they have a fingernail one, or am I just eating my fingernails?
I really want to
eating
move on
dirty
from this
diaper?
stuff. What do you think?
Charlie, Matt, that's why the daycare's been calling us.
Oh my God.
Because I eat dirty diapers? What,
Yes.
a man can't eat dirty diapers
You think
nowadays?
you're getting dirty diapers from here?
Wow.
We're all 45.
You would not believe the phone calls we get from this show.
What are they? Oh, I need my dirty diaper. I'm doing a service to the world, all right? You don't want to go throw out your
I should
dirty
probably
diapers.
start feeding you.
You should stop feeding me?
No, I should start feeding you.
Oh.
I think that's kind of the root of this problem.
Okay. I like my dirty diapers, but whatever. Let's hear what Drake has to say to this.
Oh, there he is.
21. He's
Thanks,
spoken.
Drake.
Thanks, Drake.
That was wonderful.
Oh, there it is again.
Again? A fourth one?
I mean, if there's
I
three, there
wasn't
might as well be
told.
4.
In my meteorologist's forecast, I didn't have 4.
My house is gone again.
It happened
I just
again.
bought my house.
It's breaking news. I own one of 2 houses in Oswego, New York. It's gone. It's got to be gone. The bomb cyclone?
Oh, man.
How bad is that? How bad does the atmosphere have to be for it to start raining bombs?
It has to be like that perfect temperature where it can't be too much, but it can't be too little. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, are we sure this isn't just like nuclear fallout?
Could be.
You know, that's a good question, but now
Is
I'm
this
too
already
afraid.
in a
I'm
nuclear
too afraid to
winter?
go outside, to be
think so.
honest. So
Yeah.
might have to start sleeping in the
well,
studio. But.
Let's look at the positives.
That's Jared's house. The bomb cyclone.
But let's look at the positives, right?
Sure.
We have our dreams of Calypso.
Mhm.
We have our coffee. We have your milk.
We have our show back.
We have all our awards.
They didn't take our awards.
We're probably going to get even more after this episode.
They didn't take our awards. Thank goodness.
We win. We always come on top, all right?
We're
So
good.
even when we try to lose,
All right.
we win.
Exactly.
We're in good shape. Don't look off screen, okay?
Don't?
Look square at the camera.
Okay.
Stare,
We're
yeah,
just
stare
gonna
up,
finish
stare
the
up the
show.
camera.
There's
so
nothing
it's
going
more
on.
personal.
All right. I'm really scared. You can't do this to me.
Matt, do you know of any good houses?
Houses?
Yeah.
There's a bed behind the studio. But Charlie.
That's
kinda-
where I sleep.
Yeah, that's.
It's just a cinder block.
Yeah, we might have to put a second bed. In
Good
there.
night.
Welcome to the season premiere of Stick to Sports. I'm Ben Diamond.
And I'm Brian Burrows. Today we take a look at Week 4 of the NFL season and preview the upcoming MLB playoffs.
Roll it. The Buffalo Bills defeated the Miami Dolphins in a stunning display of offense, 48-20. The Bills have been white hot since their Week 1 loss to the Jets, scoring 37 or more points in each of their last 3 games. Josh Allen was locked in, completing 21 of his 25 passes for 320 yards and 4 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs was the main recipient, catching 3 touchdowns on 120 yards. After a rough start, the Bills defeated a Dolphins team that was only 1 week removed from a 70-point performance. Is this the Bills team fans have been waiting for, Brian?
Yes, this is absolutely the Bills team that the fans have been waiting for. Josh Allen has looked so good since that Week 1 performance. Wild Week 1 through the 3 picks. Since then, 1 pick and 8 touchdowns, and then another 2 rushing touchdowns on the ground. He has been so much more composed in the pocket, much more controlled and efficient on the field. And then Stephon Diggs looked practically impossible. I mean, what was this play? You see it right here. He's just spinning away from defenders everywhere and then running all the way for the touchdown. And then the defense has also stepped up. I mean, the Dolphins' offense is incredible, and they sacked 2 of 4 times. They picked him off once. It's been an incredible turnaround since that Week 1 for the Bills, and the fans, I think, got to be loving it.
It really has been, and you see it. We saw it here. We see it in the game as well. But Devon Achane, once again, his 2nd straight week, absolutely tearing it up on the ground, and he really cooked the Bills defense, but it was the receivers that were held in check by that Bills defense. Both Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle held to a combined 7 receptions in total, and also Tua was not as efficient in the air either. He was really, really good against the Broncos, but this week against the Bills, certainly not there as he was in the past.
The Denver Broncos were down 28-7 in the 3rd quarter to the Chicago Bears. The Broncos went on back-to-back scoring drives and then returned to fumble for a touchdown to tie the game at 28. After another defensive hold, the Broncos drove into field goal range and took the lead and eventually won the game 38-21. Justin Fields had one of the best games of his career, throwing for 335 yards and 4 touchdowns. Ben, should the Broncos have hope from this game, or was this a poor performance?
I think for sure the Broncos should have hope from this game. I mean, it's not easy to come back down in a deficit that they were in, but Russell Wilson, with his veteran experience and the ability to limit mistakes on offense, 21 for 28 passing, 223 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's the 2nd straight performance from Wilson that we've seen, kind of the Wilson of old. I mentioned to you last week as well, kind of creating the opportunities that we used to see when he was on the Seahawks. But right now, the defense and the offense aren't on the same page, and we're kind of seeing right now, last year the defense was kind of holding them in games. Right now it's the offense. So we'll see going forward if the Broncos defense can kind of kick it into gear. But right now, it's the offense giving them wins.
Yeah, I would say the defense looks terrible. That Bears offense did nothing for the first couple weeks of the season, and then they do that. Fields hadn't looked good. He throws for 335 yards. Khalil Herbert didn't have more than 35 rushing yards in a game the first 3 weeks. He goes for over 100. Their defense needs to figure out what they're doing. The fact that the Broncos didn't go over 100 rushing yards and Russ didn't pass for more than 250 is still very concerning.
Yeah, I completely agree. Moving over to the NFC East, the Philadelphia Eagles barely came away with a 34-31 victory after Sam Howell led the Commanders on a touchdown drive in the final seconds of the 4th quarter. A.J. Brown had himself a day, collecting 175 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns. The Commanders, on the other hand, had a great rebound game after a poor showing against the Bills last week. Does this game say more about the 2023 Eagles or the Commanders?
I would say this says a lot more about the Eagles. I know that they're 4-0 and the record is the only thing that matters, but it is a very concerning 4-0. They're getting lucky. The defense needs to be playing a lot better. I'm not sure what happened to that championship defense from last year. I mean, that last drive at the end of the game should not have happened. They got lucky that McLaurin there stepped on the defender's foot in overtime. The offense looks good for the Eagles, but the defense, I don't know where it's went. They didn't pick off Howell, who threw 4 interceptions to the Bills just the week before. And it's helping the Eagles have a cupcake schedule right now until after their bye, but they're definitely getting very lucky, and the Eagles need to turn things around despite being 4-0. It's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, something that I took note of when looking at this game, watching the game, the Eagles were unable to establish their run game. And it's very clear when you look at DeAndre Swift's stats in this game, only averaging 4 yards per carry, which is way under the league average, and in total 14 carries for 56 yards. So not exactly what the Eagles are looking for from their run game. But then again, the Commanders, in a very impressive bounce back from Sam Howell, who, as we mentioned, threw 4 interceptions last week. We'll look to see if they can continue that upward trend in Washington.
The Kansas City Chiefs barely held off the New York Jets 23-20 on Sunday Night Football. Patrick Mahomes had a rough day, passing for just 203 yards and 2 interceptions. Zach Wilson, on the other hand, had one of the best games of his career, throwing for 245 yards and 2 touchdowns and no interceptions. Wilson fumbled on the Jets' last drive of the game, and then Mahomes drove the Chiefs into touchdown range before sliding just before the end zone to ice the game. Ben, should Jets fans be optimistic about Wilson's performance, or is this a one-off?
I think they absolutely should be more optimistic through this game. And I think this performance from Zach Wilson will raise eyebrows around the league, not just with Jets fans. Because for a young quarterback who's been doubted since he's been drafted and hasn't played great to start the season, to come back from a 17-0 deficit in the second half against the reigning Super Bowl champions, I think that's probably super, super impressive in my eyes, and I'm sure a lot of people agree. But the defense, once again, really keeping them in this game. And that's going to be so important, because if Zach Wilson can get it going and play like he did last night, then I think that tandem between the offense and the defense will continue to grow. And I think we'll see the Jets that Jets fans have been looking forward to, that they would have had with Aaron Rodgers, but now with Zach Wilson as their QB1.
I'm going to say the exact opposite. I think this is a one-off from Zach Wilson. I think he's shown flashes like this in the past. This time he just put it together for an entire game. I think he's going to regress again next game. I just don't think he has the tools. Luckily, though, he has the Broncos defense, which we already talked about, had really bad defense. So there's a chance that he puts back-to-back weeks together and comes out with awesome confidence. They also need more help from Breece Hall. Having a good running game will help take some pressure off of Wilson. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our talk about Week 4 of the NFL season and get into some MLB playoffs here on WTOP-10.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty.
The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
Welcome back to Stick to Sports. The Dallas Cowboys rolled over the New England Patriots, defeating them 38-3 after a crushing loss at the hands of the Arizona Cardinals in Week 3. The Cowboys came out with a vengeance, handing the Patriots and Bill Belichick their worst loss point-wise since he joined the team. What does this say about the Cowboys this season?
the Cowboys defense is going to carry them super far. I'm going at least NFC Championship game, potentially even Super Bowl. Their defense is playing out of their mind. They have been for weeks. Dan Quinn, I believe, should be a head coach again next year. I know he's got really good personnel with the Cowboys. Micah Parsons is so good. DeMarcus Lawrence is still there. But his scheming is so good. The way the players play in the system are so good. And I think as long as Dak can figure things out and take a half step forward, this team's going to go so far this year.
I agree, and I think that the red zone offense needs to improve for the Cowboys, and that will be the determining factor in whether or not this defense can really take them to the next level. But I think the injuries to defensive pillars for the Patriots in this game, Christian Gonzalez and Matthew Judon, were a huge factor in why the score was so high for the Cowboys. But then again, this Cowboys offense finally trying to put it together, but the defense really played a huge role in this game.
The LA Rams held a 23-0 lead just after halftime against the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts would go on to score 23 unanswered points, 2 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown from Anthony Richardson. LA got the ball to start overtime and drove down the field and scored the game winner. Ben, do you think the Rams are going to make the playoffs this year?
I actually do think they have a shot. We have yet to see Cooper Kupp enter a game for the Rams so far this season, and yet Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams, 2 players who didn't really have weren't really known coming into the season, but then Cam Akers was traded to Minnesota. Cooper Kupp goes out in the preseason, and now these 2 guys are becoming X factors that you can only get excited for when a guy like Cooper Kupp returns to that offense. But right now, these close games and in a stacked NFC West, it could get a little scary for the Rams.
Yeah, I would say Stafford's looking like 2021 Super Bowl Stafford all over again. When Kupp comes back, the combo of him and Nacua are going to be top 10 duo in the NFL. But I still don't think they're going to make the playoffs just because their schedule is pretty tough.
Yeah, I agree. It is a tough schedule. Moving over to the other Los Angeles team, the Los Angeles Chargers held off a late Raiders comeback to win 24-17 on the back of a 6-sack game from Khalil Mack. The Chargers had a strong first half, but were held scoreless in the second. The defense was able to keep the Raiders at bay. But Brian, is this another head-scratcher from the Chargers?
Yeah, this is definitely another head-scratcher from the Chargers. This team has so much talent on offense, on defense. I know they lost Mike Williams, but Josh Palmer steps right in. The defense, J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, to just name a few. So much talent, and this team is just terribly coached. Brandon Staley needs to be out. I think if Jimmy G was playing this game, not Aiden O'Connell, the Raiders probably win this game. I mean, how does Aiden O'Connell throw for 238 yards and Herbert throws for just 167?
Yeah, Justin Herbert was completely ineffective in the second half, and that certainly did not help his case whatsoever. But this game was fully dictated by the defense on both sides. A late interception by the Chargers, as seen right there, iced the game and kept the score 24-17. But then again, Austin Eckler also was not in this game for the Chargers, so maybe they could have run up the score a little bit more if he was playing in this game.
The San Francisco 49ers continued their early season dominance, strolling past the Cardinals 35-16. Christian McCaffrey had a career day, rushing for 3 touchdowns and catching 1 more. McCaffrey broke Jerry Rice's franchise record with a touchdown in his 13th straight game. Ben, if the season ended today, should McCaffrey win the MVP award?
You know, McCaffrey's been absolutely sensational to start this season. However, I believe even with what he's done so far this season, the MVP is a quarterback award. So he probably wouldn't win it. But if we were talking about Offensive Player of the Year, 100%. I know it's only 4 weeks in, but Chris McCaffrey right now is the Offensive Player of the Year, and he's been playing outstanding. And the Niners have been able to lean on him heavily, which is really great because when he was traded there, everybody was worried whether or not he'd be an injury risk. And so far, with that history, the offensive line has really kept him healthy, and he's been dominating.
Yeah, I think if he keeps up this pace, I think he certainly should be getting MVP votes. It's like really good odds. His odds are currently plus 1,800, with Josh Allen being the shortest odds at plus 325 and then 2 at plus 500. But I believe that he really should, if this pace continues, get serious consideration for the MVP award.
100% agree. Moving over to the MLB playoffs, as they are set to get underway tomorrow, as every playoff team and position are in place. The American League was scrambled in Game 162 as the Rangers lost, leaving the door wide open for the Astros to take the AL West title. Who do you think will represent the AL in the World Series?
I'm going with the Tampa Bay Rays. Their roster is just constructed so well. Yandy Diaz, batting champion. I know they lost Wander Franco, but Brandon Lau's so good. so many players in the outfield, the pitching staff. Even without McClanahan, you have Glasnow. They add Savali at the deadline. This team is so well constructed, and I personally don't like the Orioles. I think they're too young. Without no experience is going to hurt them, and I just don't think the Astros have it in them this year.
You know, I agree about the Astros, but I do think that the Orioles, the number 1 seed Orioles in the American League, can make it to the World Series this year. And they're just such a fun team to watch, and I think that's why it's so alluring to want to pick them to go all the way to the dance. But right now, this great young core of players on both sides of the ball have played in unison the entire season and played great, and it'd just be a lot of fun to see them go to the World Series and possibly win it.
In the National League, the Marlins and Diamondbacks grabbed the final 2 wildcard spots in the 4-team race that included the Cubs and Reds. Ben, which squad on the NL side is making it to the World Series?
I mean, I think it's a pretty easy choice right now. The Braves, with probably the best lineup in the league, maybe in the last 50 years we've seen this lineup with the Braves. Ronald Acuna, Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Ozzie Albies, and even more. This lineup has been absolutely terrorizing opposing pitching staffs for all 162 games, no breaks at all. Just been absolutely fantastic. And while the rotation does bring up a few questions, as they had a 4.14 ERA, their entire staff had an ERA over 4. That's a little bit of a question mark there to see what they can do in short series. But I think the offense will be able to carry them, and because that's what they've done in the regular season, and it'll just carry over into the postseason.
Though I don't think you're wrong, I do think the Dodgers probably have the second best chance of making it there. The middle of their lineup, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Will Smith, are so good, so dangerous. Betts and Freeman were MVP favorites, and their pitching staff isn't bad, though they have dealing with some injuries. It's definitely between the Dodgers and the Braves. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Ben will be joined by one of our producers, Alex Brooks, here on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to Stick to Sports. Joining me now is Alex Brooks, one of our producers. Alex, what do you have for us tonight?
Thanks, Ben. Heading to the City of Angels, the Los Angeles Rams might have found a new upcoming star with the rise of wide receiver Puka Nacua. Puka has started red hot so far this season with over 100 yards receiving in 3 out of the 4 games while scoring his first touchdown this past game. Ben, with Cooper Kupp participating in practice this week, will Puka continue to produce?
I think he will. I think Kupp will slot back into that wide receiver 1 role, of course, because he's Cooper Kupp, and right now that connection with Stafford is unbreakable. But Nacua has proven to be a very reliable receiver, and when defenses start to shift back to having to defend Kupp on different routes, Nacua is going to get open again, because he's going to get the second and third cornerback options from opposing defenses, and I think that's going to be a mistake, and Nacua is going to be able to capitalize on it.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, you see his production. I mean, he's been over 100 yards in 3 out of the 4 games. I mean, he has just been dominating on all facets. He's second in receiving yards at 501, just behind none other than Justin Jefferson. So he's making a real impact right now as only a rookie wide receiver. And he's already making the case, I'm telling you, Ben, for Offensive Rookie of the Year. But we are going to move on as the Cincinnati Bengals have not met their expectations so far, as Joe Burrow has just been struggling so far this season, starting 1-3 after a 27-3 loss to the Tennessee Titans. Joe Burrow is still dealing with a calf injury and is not looking 100%. With T. Higgins sidelined due to a rib injury, Ben, is it time to hit the panic button if you're the Bengals?
You know, losing 27-3 to a questionable Titans team so far this season is not a good look for the Bengals. However, I don't think it is quite time to push the panic button yet. I think that this Bengals team still has a ton of stars. They still have Jamar Chase, and we heard him voice his displeasure post-game after this game versus Tennessee. But I think that they will get it clicking. I think right now Joe Burrow just needs to continue to rest weekly. But right now, if they start to struggle and they can't win these games from week 5 to week 8, some games that are easier and some games that are more against more playoff caliber teams, if they can't win these games, it might be time for a reset.
Right. Well, I'm going the other way because I feel like it's time to hit the panic button. I mean, you should have sat Joe Burrow these first 3 games and got him healthy. That is your quarterback. That's someone who you really need to protect, and you don't really have the offensive line to protect them. So it's really panic time for the Bengals. But with week 4 almost in the books, the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears are the only winless teams left in the NFL. The Panthers lost a close game to the Vikings, while their defense made it interesting for the Bears. The Broncos overcame a 28-7 deficit to beat Chicago 31-28. Ben, with both teams at 0-4, which team do you see turning it around?
I think it's going to be really difficult for both teams to turn it around. They both have not looked great to start this season, but if I had to choose one, the Bears looked much better in the first half of their last game this week 4 than the Panthers did, and I think that's going to be a telltale sign of where each team is at. Because while I do think Bryce Young is a great talent and will be perfect for Carolina once he gets more options around him, right now the Bears are going to be the better team and they will turn around. I think the Bears will probably end up going 5-12, while the Panthers will probably finish 3-14.
Well, I got to disagree with you, Ben, once again, because I just feel like this Panthers team so far, besides the game against the Falcons in week 1, I feel like they have been more competitive against their opponents than the Bears. I mean, the last game against the Chiefs, they got blown out. So I'm picking the Panthers here.
We're going to take a quick break here on Stick to Sports. Thanks once again to Alex for the fast break. And when we come back, Brian, Alex, and I will head into extra innings. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Stick to Sports on WTOP-10.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Shine on that black.
Look at the bling. Look at do we got a diamond tester on?
Yeah, that's getting bad. Yep. 10 out of 10 recommend on Yelp.
finally score, we're going to the playoffs.
I can't believe I missed that.
Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone.
What? I should take your phone away.
No. I'll call for a ride.
Wait, why does my face look like that?
I'm playing with these new face filters.
Okay, you know what? Yep, that's mine.
Kevin, I need that back.
No.
Kevin!
Welcome back to Stick to Sports. Now let's get ready for another edition of Extra Innings. Ben, Brian, let's get right into this. So we're going to start off with the Texas Rangers versus the Tampa Bay Rays in the opening series of the playoffs. I'll start with you, Ben.
I think it's going to be really interesting. I think the Rangers have looked not great towards the end of the season, but also I don't have full faith in the Rays team with the amount of injuries and missing players that they have on their roster. So I think I'm going to go with the Rangers in 3 games.
Personally, I'm going with the Rays in 3. I think, like I said earlier, they're going to go to the World Series this year. The better team, good pitching, will shut down a kind of inexperienced Rangers team.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Brian. Every time they go into the postseason, they're always an underdog, and they always get it out. I'm taking Rays in 3. But now we are going to move over to the NL. So it's going to be the Marlins versus the Phillies. I'll start off with you, Brian. Who are you going with?
I'm taking the Phillies at -210. The Phillies are a really good team. Bryce Harper, Nick Castillo has so much veteran experience. They were to the playoffs last year. They have this momentum now, and the Marlins are just very inexperienced. That's my big thing in the MLB playoffs. Inexperience is going to kill them.
And as much as I really like the Marlins, I'm going to go with the Phillies as well. I like their veteran experience. I love Bryce Harper, and I love what he does in the playoffs. Go with the Phillies.
Well, boys, it's going to be a red October because I'm going with the Phillies as well. So we're going to move over to some college football as Texas will face off against Oklahoma. I know we got a big Oklahoma guy over here, but I'm going to start off with Ben. Who are you taking in this game?
I'm going to go Texas -6.5. I think that they're the better team. They're the higher rank, and their offense has just been very explosive so far this season. So I'm going to take Texas in this one.
Yeah, I know I'm a big Oklahoma fan. Dylan Gabriel has looked pretty good this year. Red River rivalry, but I got to go Texas -6.5. They're number 3 ranked. They are so good. Quinn Ewers is going to go really well in this game.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'm going to say Texas as well at 6.5. But we are going to go over to some NFL as the Dallas Cowboys are going to face off against the red-hot 4-0 San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football. So I'll give it to Brian. Who are you going to take in this game?
I'm going to go with the Niners at -3.5. They are so good. That offense is so explosive. The Cowboys defense is good, but 3.5, I think it's probably going to be 4 or to a touchdown.
I'm going to go with the Cowboys in this one. I'm sure it's not a surprise to anybody here on this panel. I'm going with the Cowboys in this one. I think their defense is going to swarm Brock Purdy, and I think that's going to be just a big factor in how the 49ers offense will run.
As an Eagles fan, I don't really get a win in this one, but I'll take the 49ers over the Cowboys. And we're going to move to our last one of extra innings. It's going to be the Jaguars versus the Bills in London. So, Ben, have you started off?
I think this is a pretty easy choice. I think the Buffalo Bills will be the one to come away victorious. Although Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars won against the Falcons in London, the Bills are not the Falcons, and I think that the Bills offense is going to once again put up a monstrous amount of points.
Yeah, I agree. Bills -5.5 is a complete lock. I'd even put that up to maybe Bills -7 or 8.5. Bills offense looked so good last week versus a better Dolphins team than the Jaguars.
Is no one really trusting the Jaguars to go 2-0 in London? Well, I'm not going to either, so I'm going to take the Bills over the Jaguars. They're just looking too hot right now. And that is going to do it for extra innings, guys.
First extra innings. That's going to do it for us here on Stick to Sports for the first episode. Stick with us next week at Monday at 10.
just me today. So lonely without a passenger.
I think you see me.
No passenger. So sad. Oh my god. There she is. She said something happened. So before anything else, what
I've
happened?
been on my hydration kick lately because I have not been hydrated. And so I've been drinking a lot of water. I don't know what. I think I coughed, hiccuped, choked all at the same time and spewed it all over the carpet in the MCC hallway. And if you see a big wet spot, my bad.
Good job.
My hydration.
Oh, what do you do? Okay, I'm gonna go get gas.
Okay, I'll entertain them.
You do that.